runner means different things to different people, but one thing most runners agree on is that it actually brings people together. So today, we meet the immediate past chief of staff at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital and how running strengthened the bond with his son. Whether he's walking the halls of Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital or running the streets of Tampa, Dr. Michael Wilsey makes his rounds.
I've done 20 marathons and 2 ultramarathons. Running
is a foundational part of who he is, and now it runs in the family. After watching his dad run for 20 years, Alex Wilsey signed up with his dad for the Philadelphia Marathon. They trained for months and miles together.
We could spend time with each other, helped us bond, help us get closer.
Finally, they stood bundled up side by side at the starting line.
We ran together for most of the race, and it was a really special moment, you know, just so proud of him.
I think one of the most special parts about that marathon was it was actually my dad's birthday. So it was a very special day. It was my first marathon.
The younger Wilsey works in his dad's clinic at the hospital now, so that bond just keeps tightening, step by step. To take on the duties that come with working in a children's hospital, Dr. Wilsey relies on his daily runs with friends in the morning to recharge.
When you're running, looking straight forward and then cheering from the heart, you know, those are the kind of connections that are just so binding.
Now with that bond with his son and his bond with the hospital, Wilsey sees how running really improves his life.
When you're in a race and you're running as hard as you can and you feel like every fiber of your being wants to stop, and you don't. And you push through. You know, there's a sense of self-respect and self-knowledge that just can't be bought. You know, it's really a form for redefining our own personal limits. And as such, you know, I find that spills into every area of my life. Personal relationships, professional goals, service to the community, service to the hospital.
And both Dr. Wilsey and his son will run the 15K Publix Gasparilla Distance Classic race on Saturday, February 26th. Then they're going to run the half marathon, which is 13 miles on Sunday morning. So, yeah, I'd say their running bond remains strong.
That is cool. Now, how competitive are they with each other? Because he said, you know, we run most of the race side by side.
You know, experience helps.
Yes.
And so someone who's run 20 marathons is going to be a little bit understanding, because what he tried to tell his son is, you know, when he said, I want to run this marathon with you, it's like, this is a real challenge. Yeah. You run 3 hours, you're hurting in a marathon, and you still have an hour to go. And so that sort of mental preparedness takes a lot.
But I like what he said about how that pushing through that spills over to other parts of your life as well.
And so he talked a lot about how he was chief of staff during the 2 years while COVID became a thing, and how all that, you know, he had to do with that. So Michael Wilsey and, you know, Alex Wilsey, good luck on the 2 races they will be doing coming up.
There's a lot running coming up.
Yes, there is. And, you know, it's actually kind of chilly.